It was that time of month again. It was the Clifton Comic Show, the monthly show in New Jersey that I go to quite often. And I went and I picked up a reasonably small stack of comic books. Some nice keys in here. Let's take a look at what I got. Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hello, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Check out the description of this video for links to my eBay store, my email, my Instagram, and my whatnot. So the Clifton Comic Show, if you've been watching my videos, they have a nice comic-centric show every month. It was a little bit slower because this month coincided with Mother's Day. It's always the second Sunday of the month, so every May it's going to coincide with Mother's Day. Fewer vendors. I took my time just scoping around. And what did I pick up? Let's see. I'm going to kind of adjust I don't even know where I got this one. But I picked up a Gen 13. This is Volume 2, Number 1. By J. Scott Campbell. Right? This was his thing. His creation. Newsstand. And I think this is pretty high grade. So this is going in the slab pile. Then I picked up, one of the vendors had some Silver Age Daredevils. So I picked up the ones that were in nicer shape. These are all solid mid-grade-ish. Issues number 66, 70, and 73. Those go in the sell pile. Then there was a dollar bin that I was digging through, and I got a couple, and then I'm like, okay, I need multiples of 5. So I bought 2 Teen Titans Go's. Those are for the PC. Kind of working on that run very low-key. And I picked up, I don't know whether I have these or not, but I just wanted 5. I think I have the Stranger Things. If I do, I'll just give it to my kid. And then we have Redcoat, number 8. The Jeff Johns book. And then I picked up this. This is just because I thought it was fairly timely. It's Fantastic Four, number 4. Cool cover. I think this is Alex Ross. It's hard to tell because, like, DC does a great job of putting next to the barcode who the artist is, especially for variants. So I'm gonna use that as a giveaway. So that's actually a 5th pile. So then I picked up. I don't think actually let me check. This is kind of a fun book. It does have some comedic value to it in a way. I think in an ironic way. And I want to check on my PC copy because this is a DC 72 book. I gotta go into my CLZ on my desktop. At least I can then, it's fairly convenient. I mean, it takes me to pull up the right Wonder Woman Volume 1. I've given a little bit away. Well, I don't know what I don't know what the grade of my copy is. This is a solid mid-grader. I'm going to assume that the one I have is nicer than this. It's Wonder Woman 203 from December 1972. Who did this cover? It's not Sikowski. It's not... Oh, Dick Giordano did the cover. This is still when she's without her powers. The I Ching era, as many people refer to it. And it's the special Women's Lib issue. Nothing says Women's Lib more than a woman bound and gagged. So Wonder Woman's going to be bondage. That goes in the sell pile. This is a PC. I didn't have this. These 2 books I got from Carbo, Mike Carbonara. And I was looking through one of the boxes. Somebody was flipping through. I was just kind of glancing over what he was looking at. I'm like, I know those books. Like my antique store had a collection that we couldn't come to terms on it, big books. And there was like Modern and Black Hawk and some Archies. And he sold it to somebody else, evidently Carbo. So I said to him, so you got the Archie 50 as well. There was an Archie 50 in that collection that was 7.5, maybe even an 8. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. And that particular book, I think it has 190 or 90 or 92, and then 780s. There's no 85s. Very difficult book to get in high grade. But that was like one of those things. It was a gamble. It could have been worth like a quarter of what the entire collection was, or you get up to the 80 and like it's worth what the entire collection was. So anyway, this is Action Comics 275. That's a PC book. Where did I put my PC books? Oh, back here. Then I got these from Zap Comics. He had some cool books for sale. And I hate getting stickers off of Mylars. Oy, oy, oy. Let's get the... this is a pretty nice copy of Amazing Spider-Man 124, the first appearance of Manwolf. These are all going to be... will have been available on Whatnot. I'm going to save the best book for last. It's also a book I got from Zap. I'm like, okay, let me sell some books to kind of go towards paying for this big one. But this is a book I have. Iron Man 128, the classic Demon in a Bottle cover by Bob Layton. It's like a 9.0. And then this book was very reasonably priced. And it's a really hot book. It's got a very nice front cover, but there is a little bit of damage on the back. And so, I'm sorry for this. Now, it is Iron Man number 150, this classic battle with Doctor Doom. A really sharp spine. So, anyway, this is going to go in the sell pile. If it doesn't sell, which I think it will, just because it's like always on the hot 10 since the Robert Downey Jr. announcements, then we'll see what happens. Anyway, then I got the next, I think all the rest of these books, other than one, from Ollie. He got their, half-price books. Secret Wars number 10, Doom cover, sell. Avengers 257 newsstand. Pretty high grade, sell. Black Widow number 1. This is a very sharp copy. First full appearance of Yelena Belova. I'm going to put this in my sell pile. If it doesn't sell, that's another book that I may get graded. Because I think it's a 9.8 contender. Amazing Spider-Man 307 newsstand. I kind of been chasing this book only because I had a collection that has a lot of high-grade books. And a lot of high-grade books from this era. And so I already got that collection had 2 ASM 300s. One came back a 9.6 and one a 9.8. Might have been a mistake to put them both in the same submission, but I've been pulling a lot of 9.8s from this collection, and I'm trying to get a 9.8 for all the ASM run, but the 307 in that run was damaged. This is not a 9.8 contender, so it just kind of caught my eye. This, unfortunately, I didn't realize till I got this home that this is kind of border damaged. 294, part of Kraven's Last Hunt. Anniversary border, 282, 237, newsstand, Stiltman appearance. And then I picked this up. This is cool. It's a newsstand of Thunderbolts number 1. Of course, none of the Thunderbolts characters we see here are in the movie. Except maybe Songbird. What do you think? So then, Zap, I kind of, he's usually pretty well priced. You go to these shows and a lot of vendors, it's like 50% above FMV. He's right around there. And, I bundled those books together, a couple of the Iron Mans and some of the other stuff. And this is a PC book. I've been kind of looking for this book. This book was hot several years ago. Because it is a first appearance, but this particular copy, he had it as 7.0. I can't disagree with that. I don't know if it can go much higher than that. But it is a pretty copy. Detective Comics 300, the first appearance of the bizarre Polka Dot Man. Of course, David Dastmalchian was David Dastmalchian. portrayed him in the Suicide Squad film by James Gunn, which made this book soar for a brief period of time. It's still it is a Batman villain first appearance, and I had a collection that had run a detective like from 1973 into the 80s, which kind of then I had from the 80s on. So like I guess I'm collecting detective now. So like at Elite show, I was trying to get like books between 300 and 310, and I got like 3 or 4 of them. So kind of bits and pieces. I'm gonna work on that run. 300 up. Maybe I'll go down a little bit more, but not much more. So yep, that's the little bit of a haul from the Clifton Comics Show. Let me know what you think of the pickups. And that detective is in the save pile. That is a PC book. So let me know what you think of those pickups. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.